Hi, my name is Lori. I'm going to be talking about dispositions of educators. I'm going to first talk about what a disposition is. Next, I'm going to talk about what dispositions I feel I possess as an educator. I'm going to talk a little bit about what I need to work on to become a better educator. And lastly, I'm going to talk a little bit about ethical standards of teachers. So first off, what is a disposition? A disposition, if you look in the dictionary, it's persons of inherent qualities of mind and character. So I take that as meaning like part of your temper. What kind of a person are you? Some of the dispositions that I feel I possess as an educator is I feel like I'm a good listener. When kids come up with a problem, sometimes they don't want an answer, they don't want help, they just want someone to listen. And I think that I am a good listener. The other thing I think that I have as an educator is empathy. Kids will come up, they just want you to listen to their problems, but we need to be able to put ourselves in that child's shoes, because sometimes that problem, it consumes the whole child, and that's the one thing they are very, very worried about. So we need to be able to put ourselves into our students' shoes. The other quality that I think I possess is I have a calm demeanor about me. And I think it's very effective with kids that are especially get upset easily, are kind of high strung. I usually am able to just calm them down a little bit. And I think as a teacher, being able to be calm is a good quality to have as well. The one quality I think that I need to work on in far as patience is wait time. So when you ask a student a question, having them waiting for an answer, not just taking the first answer that comes along. I spent a number of years in regular education, and now I'm looking to go into being a special educator, so I will be working with special needs kids. And I think especially with those kids that are on the spectrum, they really need that wait time before you get an answer from them. And with special education, many times there's kids that struggle, so they just need that little extra time to think about their answer before they actually answer. They want to make sure what they're saying is correct. Some of the things that I think a teacher needs to possess in order to be ethical is, first off, kindness, and just the way you're acting towards your kids. You need to be talking to them in a calm manner. You need to be kind to them, and you need to like being around children, because if you don't like being around children, teaching is not the profession for you, especially in the elementary level. Another thing I think is just being a good role model, making good choices in your own life, and children look up to you as a teacher, and so we need to make sure that we are modeling good behavior inside and outside of the classroom both. Also, just another thing with confidentiality I think is important is having that confidentiality, not talking about your students outside of the classroom. And it sometimes can get really hard, especially if you are friends with some of the parents, maybe of other children that are in the classroom, and you may not realize that you're talking about the students and kind of breaching that confidentiality. So that's kind of what I think is important, to be very confidential with your students. So those are some of the qualities I think a good educator would possess. So thank you for listening, and you have a great day.